Yeah. Standing ovation.
Yes, sir.
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
Two-time Olympic gold medal. Standing ovation. Undefeated record. Standing ovation. Heavyweight champion of the world. 5 divisions, 15-time world champion, 4-time undisputed champion, SB Boxer of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have her back. We've been there since the first round.
That's a big fact.
Give it up for the one and only, the quote, Claressa Shields. Standing ovation. Come on. Just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy born day.
Thank you.
Come on, man. I said when I knew you was coming, I said, damn it, we ain't been in New York for a while, man. It'd be great to see my brother. I hope she don't come. But I love to see her by herself, but I would want to see my brother here too, man. One of the most prolific, illest MCs, lyrical giants to ever bless the mic, the one and only Papoose is in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
Pap, I be telling you my brother, man.
I mean, it's facts.
How many times I told you that, Clarissa?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like you low-key
You make
ODing.
sure, like, hey, don't forget, that's fam.
That's my brother.
Nah, it's a fact.
Yeah, because I never want to see a squabble or nothing like that happen. Because y'all both punching hard.
Hey, July 26th. July 26th. She back in that ring.
July 26th. What is it? Lani Daniels?
Lani Daniels.
Lani Daniels.
Lani, huh?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Pap, good to see you, brother.
You know it, brother.
Okay, good to see. Pap a Sirius XM employee, man.
Come on, let's talk about it.
Pap ain't even on the guest list.
This our co-worker right here.
Pap had the card. He just slid on in there, man. You got your card, but plug your show.
Hey, look, man.
Facts.
Sorry, pardon me, Heather. Hey, look, man. The Drama Hour every Friday, 9 p.m. Rest in peace, my brother K. Slay. I've been carrying on the legacy, Sway. It's an honor. And Sway be giving me pointers, too.
Man, come on. I got whatever I can give. It's here for you, brother. You're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
And you're doing an important job. You know, you upholding the legacy of one of the greatest to ever get one of these mics, the one and only DJ K. Slay.
Who gave a lot of people love and played their records when everybody else, a lot of these DJs was fucking fronting.
Yeah.
He played people's music.
Man, didn't he? Yo, he
Facts.
brought, and it's a hole, it's a void. It's a void without K. Slay. So having Papoose in that position, you helping out a lot of people. You helping out the culture, brother.
Nah, thank you, man. And just to add on what y'all was saying about Slay, man, started so many careers, man, and revived them as well, man. So many of your favorite rappers, if it wasn't for K. Slay, including myself, we wouldn't be here.
Damn, Pap, that ice look really ridiculous right now, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject, Heather, but I
mid-sentence.
What the hell is that, Pap?
Damn,
Damn.
this is the custom-made Papoose piece, man.
Custom
Shit.
made.
Damn, man.
One of one.
Well, hold on, Clarissa. Hold your chain up to
We
Pap.
don't want to do too much now.
Okay,
Don't do too much.
hold yours up to Pap.
That's
Like,
a one of one too.
Yeah, this right here is crazy.
who would win in a jewelry versus between you and Pap?
Oh no, he got stuff back from 1980. I wasn't born yet.
You know what? She said I wasn't even born yet. You stupid.
He got wait. You got your pinky ring on. This dude got so much jewelry. It's crazy.
She humble.
She humble. She got some too. She got some stuff, huh? I saw you walking out with bags the other day on your Instagram. I live vicariously through you on you. You don't even remember what post it was.
No, you said bags.
Yeah, you had bags.
Shopping bags. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got these Marc Jacob heels that I got on. They make me taller than everybody.
Let me
in
see
here.
that.
Yeah,
See how tall you are with the heels.
yeah. I got you I'm like a mountain over here.
Yeah.
Damn, man, what this look
She's
like?
standing tall.
This look crazy.
It look like
Yeah,
dominance.
we're not even on there. See, I'm.
Damn, man,
Yeah, look at that.
You definitely got to take your picture sitting down today, so
Yeah.
so y'all can be the same height.
Man, the way you was looking at me like you felt like you could knock me out too.
You know, I always feel like I can beat everybody else.
You turned 30, right?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know I have visions of what 30 might look like for me when I first turned 30, and it didn't happen necessarily the way I thought it would, but I wouldn't change anything for the world. When you look at your 30 now, have you exceeded your expectations or?
In my career, I've exceeded it. Like to be a 17-time world champ, I thought I was only
17. I said 15. I'm my bad. 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay,
The
damn.
last
She
time
heard
we
you.
fought
She
for 2 more.
corrected you, Sway.
Okay, that was
And
smooth how she
then
did that.
to be 4-time undisputed, like, and then 5 different divisions. Like, I seen myself winning 3 divisions or 4 at max. To be at 5, I was like, wait a minute, what? It was confusing. So everything in my career I've done that I've exceeded my expectation. Like, I've made over $1 million a couple times now. You know, I'm trying to sell out arenas. I have sold out some arenas. I got the fight back in Flint. You know, I'm knocking girls out now, putting them on their back. I mean, as far as my career, everything looks good. But
Personal
is like, okay, one, I wanted to be married at 18, right?
Okay.
So then I'm like, okay, I gave myself a time. Okay, by 30, I'm gonna be married and planning on kids. Then it's like, oh shoot, that didn't happen. So that's the only thing that's like, okay, that's kind of that's it. I thought I would be married because I am wife material.
Yeah. You better talk that. I ain't you.
Yeah,
Yo,
everybody not wife material. I think I'm wife material.
Clarissa said I am wife material and backed off the mic.
Like, hold that.
It was a mic drop.
What is wife material? What qualifies as wife material for you?
A woman who wants to take care of her husband and have a family.
Okay.
You know, like a woman who values that. I think right now we live in an era where, you know, it's, you know, these girls like, hey, you get with whoever the hottest, you get their money, you get the bags, the purses, and you don't really hear too much about marriage.
Yeah.
You know, people not sticking through it or whatever. So it just like, for me, it was like, wife material mean like that you actually you don't want to have a big wedding, but you want to be a wife. Like you want to do like the wife things. I mean, Papoose here, I cook, I clean. I cook, I clean.
Damn.
I'm nice to him. I'm nicer to him than I'm nicer to anybody else in the world.
I noticed that. You are very nice.
I'm very nice and kind now. Inside the ring now,
It's different.
I wouldn't tell nobody to get in there with me, including him. But, you know.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, you see, I'm over here trying to keep it away from
That dichotomy got me
You can tell she ain't really want to say it. But that shit came out so cold. She had
because she only speaks truth. That's why. Damn.
He be challenging me. I be like, bro, calm down, bro.
Calm down.
Like,
You be telling him to calm down. Yo,
No.
Pap is notorious.
yeah.
Okay? This man got a record, too. That ain't... You know?
No, you know what? Actually, hey, Sway, listen, he got secrets, man. Hey, I didn't know he gonna fight
You
like
holding
that.
it. Nobody can see that. Throw that extra shit up here, man. Put it up here.
Can you see the belts, man? Let's
we
see the
can't
belts.
yeah,
See
she
the
got
belts,
one in
man.
her lap. Ain't nobody can see that
It's
one.
too many.
Throw them up there. Throw them up
many,
there.
man.
It ain't never too many.
There you go,
Put them
man.
up.
That looks incredible.
That looks
I don't know what y'all want me.
Yeah, man.
That's
Put
all
them
I
up
can do.
there.
That's all I can do.
Damn.
But no, so, but that's what I meant. Like, you know.
You wifey material.
Yeah,
You're
like
ready.
I actually want to be a wife and want to experience the family and stuff like that. And you know, I think just friends, people in general are stronger together. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I've never been married, Clarissa. You know, but I don't have a problem
you
with
seem
it.
husband material.
I am. I cook and clean too.
Oh, wow. You in your own show, Ryan?
and you lied.
I don't clean, Heather.
You said cook and clean.
But let's start with clean.
No, you
You
should have said
started
I
with
clean.
cook.
You should have said that, Clarissa, I clean.
Well, we gonna get to cooking, but I don't clean.
I don't know. I don't live with you.
Come on, homie. You done been by the spot. I clean.
You can tell a man that cleans by how he dresses and carries himself. A man who don't clean don't dress like Sway.
I'm showered.
Period. And
Come on.
somebody got some cologne on too.
You know.
Yeah, he clean.
Wow.
He clean.
Thank
crazy.
you.
I'm
mean.
a.
terrible.
She said I'm mean.
You terrible.
You are
They
mean.
call me mean the whole time.
Yo, play Clarissa her drop right here. This is what Heather. Whenever Heather says something.
Oh my goodness! What is that awful sound? It's the sound of hate coming from the supervillain Heather B. Me.
Clarissa, let me say something on my behalf. I'm not mean. I'm a realist.
I feel you. And when you real, people think you mean. I understand that because I get called mean all the time.
So,
Yeah.
Sway and I live across the hall from each other
Oh my goodness.
In L.A., yes.
in L.A.
You notice I put on a few pounds.
So,
I did it.
Yeah.
I don't really
hide it
have an
well.
opportunity to visit him a lot because he's always at my place
Understood.
to eat. Breakfast, lunch,
And dinner.
and dinner, and snacks in between.
You're cooking.
My cooking.
Okay.
So when I go by his place, it's clean because he doesn't have to.
He not there.
Damn it, Clarissa.
math
and
is
she's
math
running-
is right.
That's it.
Why you fall for that,
done.
yo?
I'm done.
That was
I'm done.
simple math,
It
though.
was simple.
That was addition.
But he got to sleep there still.
He sleeps there, but it's just him.
He just go there at nighttime, sleep, get up, and come.
Clarissa,
to the
you
house.
putting it all together.
Wow, Sway. No, all right.
So okay, he's
It
he's
makes
clean.
sense.
He is clean.
Clean.
Damn, you was easily flipped.
No,
The-
I'm
the
just
truth
saying,
is-
like it sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah, but no, here it is, and we ain't. This is not my interview. I do cook. By no means can I cook as well as Heather, so it's no sense of me cooking.
Got you. That's what you got friends for.
Boom. Pap, on a scale of 1 through 10, what's her cooking? Like, what'd you say? 10 being highest. 10. Word? 10.
I cook like grandma.
Word.
10, definitely 10.
Be careful, Pap. Sway will be over. He don't mind
always
visiting.
invited.
Y'all
know that.
funny,
He don't mind
man.
visiting. I'm
That's
trying
my
to tell
guy,
y'all, he'll
man.
visit.
That's my guy, man. All right, man. Claressa Shields is here, man. Congratulations. This is a big
Yes, sir.
fight. Lani Daniels, she's what, 11-2?
Yep.
11
She lost
and
early in her career.
early in her career,
Mm-hmm.
but she's a strong fighter. She's out of New Zealand, right? She's a nurse by day, you know, and she has a really decorated career.
Mm-hmm.
She was a IBF light heavyweight as well as IBF heavyweight champion. She's no walk in the park,
No.
right?
No, she's not. And you know, she's coming with her whole country behind her. They're gonna do like this ritual dance to bring her out. And I mean, like, she's already talking about how she's gonna beat me and how she's stronger than me, that even though she's scared of me sometimes, but she's still gonna beat me in a fight. And I think that when you have, you know, someone that's supported by their whole country, and she feels that she has such a strong heritage, is going to give her some type of advantage in our fight.
And what are your thoughts about that?
I'm gonna knock her out.
You're gonna knock her out.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock her out, and it's for a few reasons, Sway. It's a few.
Okay, what are the top reasons?
One, don't ever think you can beat me. That's disrespect number one.
But what is she supposed to think going into a
Think
fight?
something else. Not that. That's the wrong thought.
Okay.
And then two, she inboxed me and told me that she beat me. It's different saying in an interview when I don't know what you. I don't watch your interview. I don't know what you're doing. But when you come to me direct and tell me, oh, you gonna whoop me? Oh, Lord have mercy. She was better off not even saying that.
So this is a guarantee that you're gonna knock her out.
Yeah. Listen, the last girl I fought against, Danielle Perkins, straight from Brooklyn. I mean, the biggest and strongest woman I ever fought. Oh, shout out to Danielle. You know. Listen, after fighting her and defeating her, she showed me that I have a level of strength and power and endurance that I didn't know that I had. I had to dig deep for that fight. People say, oh, it was an easy fight. She had 5 fights, and she only had 5 fights because nobody will fight her. Like, I know I'm avoided.
Yeah.
She's highly avoided. She's 2 times bigger than me. To me, she felt 3 times stronger than me. And I really had to.
You had to dig in.
I had to dig deep for her.
Yeah.
And my shoulder had just got tore the week before I fought against her. You know, so that put me at a disadvantage, but it's still credit to her. She stood up to my biggest shots.
Yeah.
You know, body shots, head shots. I mean, we was in there rumbling. It was a very entertaining fight. And I couldn't relax throughout the whole 10 rounds of fighting her. And that's why she got dropped in the 10th. Because she got greedy after putting her hands on me. And I'm like, you know what? She do that again, I'm a catch her.
Was that a counter right you hit her with?
Yeah, I slipped, and then I hit her with that right. And it's my banger, you know. This is my banger right here.
Yeah.
Olympic tattoo on here, this is the banger. And yeah, I lined her up pretty good. And that was, but you know what? She definitely, I can say, was one of my hardest fights. And I had to ice my face for a couple days after to make the swelling and stuff go down after fighting her. So I don't think that Lani Daniels has nothing like Danielle Perkins. And if I don't want to go 10 rounds, I'm not. So
Claressa
she gonna get me
Shields.
down.
July 26th.
Yes.
That's the date at the Little Caesars Arena. That's in what city?
Detroit.
Detroit.
What up,
Coming
though?
to you.
Right. We need 19,000, y'all. We did 12,000 my last fight at LCA. We need 12,000. Get your tickets on Ticketmaster, link in bio on my Instagram. Listen, we're going to have some great stuff at the fight. We got some great performances. I got a dope walkout. This walkout going to blow your mind. I'm
Really?
talking about, dope. Dope. Crazy.
It's gonna be a special performance, a surprise. It's not being announced yet, but I think y'all gonna be real excited.
It's gonna be a special performance.
Yes.
Hey, when her face gets swollen up like that after a fight, do you avoid her?
Nah,
No. He still call me and see me every day.
Okay.
But it wasn't that swole. It's just like if it doesn't look super swole, but it's certain parts of my face that's like, okay, it's sore here, it's sore there, and ice just make it feel a lot better. I mean, I'm icing with the ice all day, just kind of running it across my face. Like, okay, I'm kind of sore there. I got a bump there. I got a bruise here. It's not really like you really can't see it because I got like tough jeans and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you know, but when men box, and I don't know if a lot of people realize what happens after the boxing match. Like people go to the hospital, right, and get checked out. That's mandatory, right?
It depends on how tough the fight was. Yes.
Okay, and then a lot of men find blood in their urine after having a tough fight.
Oh, wow.
Does that happen to women as well?
No, not to me. No, I can't speak for nobody else. But for me, the most I have to do is either sometimes I have to go and get I used to have to get looked at my hands because I would hurt this part of my hand all the time. But since I started punching better and turning my shots over, I don't have to go no more. But no, I never have to go for anything like that. I'm trying to think, what's the worst thing I had to go for? My hand.
You just like
resilient as
yeah,
well.
you like invincible.
I taught her that part, Sway, how to turn the shots over.
You taught because she started knocking people out, right?
There you go.
And you notorious. This dude, we know he does that, you know. But do you ever does Pap ever try to give you advice on boxing?
I hold the pads for her.
Yeah, he hold the pads.
Yeah.
And I hold the pads for him, but he don't want he like keep his stuff secret.
What do you mean?
He don't want you to see what he working with. I hold the pads for him too.
Okay.
And he hit the pads.
How does he hit? Like you've held it for boxers, you know.
This dude is strong, man. And it's like one of them sneaky strongs. You look at him, you be like, yeah, he look like all right, you know. But nah, he's stronger than what he look.
Okay.
He waited, and that's why he catches you out of there.
That's a sneaky strong dude.
Like you look at him, you be like, you know, Pap. But then if you felt it, you be like, oh, this dude tripping, man. He got he almost hit me one time in the past. I said, hey, man, you better not hit me. you better not slip and hit me, Pap. I promise I'm going to hit you back.
Damn, that's crazy.
Tighten up. I didn't call that shot.
I didn't call that.
What the heck?
All the work that you put into physical dominance, does that also kind of pour into emotional control as well? Do those two things kind of go hand in hand, or does one come easier to you than the other?
Okay, all right. So, for me, boxing is like just my job. You know, I have to be that way inside the ring. Mm-hmm. I've always been a total opposite outside the ring. You know, people wouldn't know that I'm funny and I'm nice and everything until they actually meet me and we hang out and we be friends. Other than that, they kind of feel like, oh, you get what you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she's loud, she's mean, she's cocky, whatever, or she's very strict or whatever. But I mean, as far as emotionally, I don't let nobody play with me emotionally inside the ring or outside the ring. I'm like big on respect, you know, and I'm big on communication and stuff like that. So, I mean, maybe some of it does go over to the personal life, but just inside the ring, there is no other way to be but to be confident, be dominant, and be strong and fierce. And then outside the ring, you know, I've seen as I got now younger. When I was 17, I was real mean. You know, I just didn't like people, like, period.
Word.
As I got older, now I'm 30. Oh my God, 13 years ago. Okay, now that I'm 30. I feel like 30 made me be nicer. 28, 29, I started to become nicer, understand people more, be more forgiving. But I wasn't always like that. I wasn't like you only had one time to do something. I'd be like, yeah, get on up out of here. I'm done with that.
Oh, that's like look at Heather.
No, I understand that. Yeah, and that's something that you have to work on. Maybe experiences. You have to
work on it.
Yeah, you have to work on it, and you have to be mindful because any little thing sometimes could just send you back down that road. So you have to be mindful of that as well. I don't want to be disrespectful to Lani because I don't know her. I'm not familiar with her. But how was she able to get a fight with you? Because it seems like you and Danielle, that was like a fight that people watch. You're even saying that was a tough fight for you. Why take her rather than do a rematch? Just explain how that happens, how this young lady gets to fight you. And I'm not being disrespectful to her.
Well, Lonnie Daniels got 2 world titles.
Okay.
Versus Danielle, who I already just beat. You know what I'm saying? And all these girls are relatively unknown to all of us top female boxers. We don't know who any of the other girls are until one of us top women fight them.
Oh,
so
okay.
you know Danielle Perkins now because
y'all had the right.
Because up in the lead up, she had 6,000 followers. You go to her page now, she got about 30K. But that was off me tagging her, promoting the fight, promoting her.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did face offs. She held her in on a trash talk. Like that's how she got built up. Same thing that happened with Lani Daniels. Now she was not my first choice for this fight. I don't know if you remember the fight, but I got knocked down by Hannah Gabriel in Detroit.
Yeah.
I like Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah Gabriel's cool, right?
Yeah, I like Hannah.
She said I've been ducking her all these years, but remember we made the rematch. She tested positive for PEDs.
Oh my.
Hannah. What?
So I went through a whole training camp. The week of the fight, they tell me, she tested positive for PEDs. So I'm like, oh my God. So there's no rematch for you.
Right.
So now some years went by. All right. Again, hey, we reached out to her for this fight up in Detroit because she's the only woman that knocked me down. And even though I won unanimously, but that was a very competitive fight. She's also fighting at heavyweight.
So she moved up.
She's been fighting at heavyweight since 2 years ago.
Since 2 years, okay.
So we asked her to fight, and she told me she didn't want to fight against me unless I come down to 160. I'm not coming down to 160. I ain't got no belts there.
Why? But you're the A side.
How did she get to?
She tried. Well, that's the thing. She tried and she failed. It's either you're gonna take the fight this date for this much money. She didn't. She agreed for the money, but for the actual fight, she didn't want it. So it's unless we fought at 160. And right now, I'm not fighting at 160. I'm fighting at 175 heavyweight. So next best on the list was Lani Daniels. I already knocked out Jonas. I fought against Danielle Perkins, and now the other girl that has the belts up at light heavy is Lani Daniels. So she was the next best option.
I see how that works now.
Come on, Hannah, take the fight.
Listen, I definitely wanted her to take it now because up at 160, I had to drain myself to make that weight.
Yeah.
Up at 175, baby, I'm laying them down.
You laying them down. Yo, we got Claressa Shields is here. I'm opening up the phone lines. 888-742-3345. We open up these phone lines. Michael in North Carolina, say what's up to Claressa.
Mike?
Hey, Mikey.
Oh, Mike.
Hello?
Mike, come on, Mike.
Almost missed your
Hello?
opportunity.
Yo, Mike, come on, Mike.
Hello?
Mike, come on.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mike, we can hear you, bro. What's your
Hello,
question?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What's your
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Mike,
Hello?
set that out. There you go. Rico in L.A., go ahead, man. Welcome to the show.
Rico.
What's up, Clarissa? What's the deal?
What up, man?
You is a legend. Oh, my God. Salute to you. You are a legend, a beautiful black lady. Shout out to Papoose, man. I've been watching you. Inspired. You got me wanting to put my little daughter in boxing. You know what I mean? And got me wanting to get in the gym.
Definitely should do it.
That's interesting. Yeah, you'll put your daughter in boxing, huh?
Yeah, just sport-wise. Now, if she decides to do that when she get older, but I'm talking like now, like, man, that's good. Because you like a legend. This ain't never been done.
What do you think the benefits are, Clarissa, of people putting their daughters in boxing?
I honestly think that it's self-esteem.
Yeah.
Before boxing, I didn't really have a lot of, to me, I didn't have a lot of self-esteem, and I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't, I don't know. I didn't really have like a say-so. I feel like boxing gave me a voice. It gave me physical strength, and it helped develop me mentally. I feel like even if I would have stopped boxing, it still would have put something in me to know that in order to have anything in life, you have to work hard and you have to be dedicated and have discipline. And that's what everybody needs in life to do whatever that they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I love that, Rico. I think you definitely should. Would you consider do you teach?
Yeah, I do. I'm actually getting my girls camps and my boxing camps back going. It just right now time has been kind of limited. But yeah, I've already trained over 2,000, 2,500 kids in Flint, Michigan already.
Wow.
Through my 501c3. So I'm going to start it back up and continue to train the girls and train the little boys, because it's some little boys out there who feel like I'm their favorite fighter, which to me is like big respect for that. And I just want to be able to give what boxing gave to me. And it gave me confidence. It gave me a voice. And it definitely, it gave me all these belts and money and
you
stuff.
got to see these belts, Rico. She got about how many belts is this? Are there like
Damn.
on the counter?
I can't count no more.
I think it's 4.
I can imagine. I seen her one time on TV, I think, when she had those.
Yeah,
it looks crazy in person.
Well, Rico, thanks for your call. Keep following the quote, all right? You're a super citizen.
Sure, in the morning.
We got Isaac from Florida on the line.
What
Isaac,
up,
what up,
Isaac?
Isaac?
Hey, Isaac.
Yo, what up? What up?
What up, family?
Nah, ain't nothing. So I just want to give her props and say that she is by far the absolute best female boxer ever, undisputedly, and it's always fun to watch her.
Talk your talk.
See her fight.
You believe that, huh?
No doubt. Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. What we're witnessing with Claressa Shields is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to see. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of us I got a chance to see, you know, Joe Frazier fight. I was a kid. I watched that on TV. I got to see Ali. I got to see Sugar Ray Leonard. Some of these people that folks will never get a chance to see them fight while they were in their career. So you getting to see Claressa Shields fight while she's in her prime is definitely a treat, man. So I agree with you, Isaac.
Straight up and down.
You're a super citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
Okay, we got, I'm not going back to Michael. Claressa Shields is here. We're going to take your phone calls. 888-742-3345. I want to ask you about the state of boxing coming up next, all right? Shade 4-5. I-26 is going down, man. We got the GOAT. Claressa Shields is here. She's going to be fighting Lani Daniels at the Little Caesars Arena.
Sir, pull up.
Lani Daniels ain't no joke, have to be.
I don't know her.
I know her. New Zealand.
You know boxing, though.
I know she got a lot of culture behind her.
Okay.
She's from New Zealand. No, those are very resilient folks. They're tough. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna just hit her, and she ain't gonna just
lay down.
She ain't gonna lay down.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna fight till the end, especially if they're doing the traditional, you know, call and response and the dance that they do, the choreography. I don't want to misspeak, but with their traditional.
Yeah, I know what dance you're talking about.
Yeah, tribal.
The tribal
dance that they do. It's gonna be interesting. Claressa Shields is here. My brother Papoose joined us too today, man. Mm-hmm. Found out that he got a nice punch. Are you southpaw? What are you, bro? Where are you from?
I am southpaw.
Oh,
you ain't supposed to tell him your secrets,
That's crazy.
man.
I'm surprised. How you knew that?
This way you walk.
Get out, Sway.
Your radar is
Pap, I've been
like
watching
that.
this shit. I'm a low key boxer myself, Pap. It don't look like it. That's how I walk, so you can't tell. You know, but what, Heather?
We gotta have you in the building, Sway. July 26th, man. We love to have you in the building.
Is that an invite?
Yes.
That's a solid invite, bro.
Y'all both invite me?
And everybody I love you should come too. We trying to get 19,000 inside of LCA. It's a big deal for me.
Yes.
It's a big deal. We did 12,000. I believe we can do 19,000.
Absolutely.
You know, and I think that if all my supporters come, all Pap supporters come, all Sway supporters come.
Okay.
Monique gonna be there.
Monique gonna be there?
She did a whole promo for me. She coming.
Mo gonna be there. I gotta
Cash
come
out
through.
coming. I already got some of my
Cash
friends.
Dog coming. That's my girl.
You
Cash
know.
Dog coming.
Cash out coming.
Put me on the flyer.
You don't gotta say it again.
Put me on the flyer. Pap,
Y'all
no,
heard
if I
it.
say you, put me on the flyer.
Now
go.
you want to be on the fly.
I'm on the flyer. Got no Cash Dog. Mo gonna be on the. You gotta put Monique on the flyer. You gotta put Cash Dog. Put me on the flyer. I'm coming to Detroit, July 26th.
Yes.
Boom. And I'm gonna bring. Let me see if Horace hit me back. Maybe Big.
Okay.
Can we put Big Horse on the flyer too?
Done
Hey, come on.
Can we put Horace on the flyer?
Horse don't need to be on no flyers, right? She just said don't tell all your secrets. Just let him just.
Horse just hit me back.
What'd he say? He good?
You want me to call him?
Nah, bruh.
Okay.
You do it a lot, Sway. Come on, chill.
Yo,
I'm proud of you, Clarissa, and I'm happy for you. And I think the whole entire community across the board, because what she's doing, you know, there's been amazing, you know, fighters prior to you. And, you know, Layla Ali, one
your
of
close
them.
friend. I know
That's
Layla,
my
you.
close friend.
That's your
and
girl, yeah.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
You know, I'm almost glad y'all never fought. But it would have been a hell of a fight.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
But she took boxing to a whole nother height that we didn't even think boxing could go to.
It's true.
And she did it with class and poise, and then you took the baton, and now you're doing the same thing and taking it to a whole different heights, you know. And so I'm proud of you. And for that reason, even you being a woman and a black woman, being able to do this, the boxing world is a male-dominated, closed-minded, political. We watch fights every week and go, well, how the hell did he win? Right? It's just been traditionally a hard place to make it unless you have certain ties and connections, and you had to fight against all of that on your own independently and be able to accomplish. Now they gotta hear you, right?
Yeah, you know, I think that with women's boxing, I brought a whole new game. You know, I think that Layla came in like you know, she came with the class and everything, but it wasn't no trash talk back then. You know, she didn't trash talk like Muhammad Ali. I kind of came out the gate with like the trash talk, the Olympic gold medals. I made sure listen, I'm a beast, but I'm also a beauty. And just let them know like it's okay to be passionate about what you do. I'm passionate about boxing. I love fighting. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. And with that, I have a great story. For those who haven't seen it, go and get the biopic. It's on Amazon Prime, The Fire Inside.
Yes.
You know,
congratulations for the movie.
Yep. Thank you. And I mean, just the Fire Inside, I've watched it 12 times now, and I cry like a baby every time I watch it.
It's your story. You cry.
I get so teared up.
Yeah.
You know, I just be like, oh my God. And I always think, how did I make it through all this stuff? You know, how did I go through the not getting the endorsements, not getting the sponsorships, you know, having to go back to the second Olympics, which changed my life tremendously. I just think about that and be like, I'm happy that I didn't quit, because there was many times that I wanted to.
And you didn't. You're a great example, man. Claressa Shields is here, man.
Yeah, your time is your time.
Your time is your time. Duds on the line from Virginia. What up, Duds?
Duds.
Yo, Bubs, what's up, man?
What up, family?
I just wanted to say, yo, Clarissa, I've been watching you since the Olympics. I've been talking your name up forever.
Thank you.
I'm glad you the recognition that you're getting now. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, you know?
Of course, thank you.
I'm proud of you, and, you know, you're a beautiful queen. Keep them hands up.
For
Knock
sure.
Shorty out for me.
For sure.
Hey, yo, Papoose. I'm gonna say Papoose. Yo, Auntie Darlene. That's all I'm gonna say to you, man. You know who I'm talking about. You heard?
Yup, no doubt.
I'm from Brooklyn all day, for real.
That's what's up.
DeAndre, my first cousin. East New York. You know DeAndre. That's my first cousin on his pop side.
Okay, yeah. That's my cousin, and that's my Aunt Darlene. Yeah. That's his mom. So
yeah. That's my family.
That's my cousin,
what's up, man.
That's my little cousin, but you know, more like my little brother though.
Yo, dudes from Brooklyn.
I know.
When dudes from Brooklyn trying to be sentimental, it sound hard as hell though.
That sound like trouble.
What's up, nigga? You know my cousin, all that shit.
You know what the fuck is up, Pap? We related, nigga.
I was like,
Damn. What was going on, man? I was like, it's getting intense.
You get my brother.
Yo, Duds, you a citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
All right, Sky on the line from Phoenix. Sky, go ahead.
What up, Sky?
Oh, Clarissa. Hi, Clarissa.
Hey, how you doing?
From Phoenix. Well, I just want to let you know I have a 16-year-old daughter. We are both your biggest fans. She loves to fight, too. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You stay doing what you're doing. Don't let the haters affect you. They're going to be everywhere. And, girl, you to go. Stay on top. You're a big deal.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Sky, you a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Hundo in New Jersey. What's your question, Hundo?
Keep it a Hundo. What up?
How you doing, family? What up?
What's
Clarissa, how you doing, love?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pat, what up, Pat?
What up?
Hey, baby girl, I respect you so much. I love what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing. But I got a question for you, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Patterson, New Jersey, and I think you already know I'm going at. Yo, can we get Sweets and Clarissa in the ring?
Say her name, man. Put some respect on her name.
Shadeja Sweets.
What's her last name?
Green.
Mm-hmm.
Green. Shadeja Green. You know Sweets.
I know exactly where you was going with it. I just want you to give her props. Yeah. You gotta say her name.
Yeah, Shadeja Sweets Green. That's my homie.
Yeah. Listen.
23rd, 22nd, all day.
Listen, Shadeja is a decent fighter. You know, she's good. But when it comes to being great, I don't think that she's made it there yet, and I don't think she'll ever be as great as me. But you know, I've never turned down no smoke. Shadeja got to fight against Savannah Marshall July 12th.
Yeah.
Your girl better put on, because Savannah would not come to the U.S. to fight against me, but she came to the U.S. to fight against Shadeja for a reason. So Shadeja better she better keep her hands up against Savannah, because I won the fight with Savannah unanimously.
Yeah.
Huh? So Shadeja calling me out. She got to get past Savannah.
Damn, Hondo.
Once we wipe her off, then we need to see you one day. You know, we need.
No, you know what? She can see me right after she beats Savannah. She can see me right after. I promise you. If she beat Savannah, I promise you, I'll give your girl Shadeja a shot, and you gonna see why she been ducking me. She been talking like she want to fight, but she don't really want to fight.
Damn, you hear that, Hundo? You just booked a fight, bro.
Jersey
Shout out to Patterson too.
Get Savannah Shadeja, get her sweets.
Okay.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Love all love, brother. You super.
First time too, baby.
First time. Hold up, man. Can't just let you go unrecognized, man. Give it to him, Torch.
Hey.
Welcome to the ring. Welcome to the ring.
Knock her out, and we're going to do the same on our side. We'll see you soon. You heard?
For sure.
Hundo, remind when you meet Clarissa, tell her you talk to her on this show. She'll know who you are. Okay?
Bet.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you about this was a big fight night that took place at Madison Square Garden just a couple of weeks ago. That Turk Al-Sheikh put together where you saw Teofimo fight, you saw Devin Haney fight. You know,
that was in the middle of Times Square.
Yes, I said Garden. I'm in Times Square.
It was outside.
Okay, my bad. Nobody corrected me.
200 people was there, and me and Pap got to be there.
I saw y'all on camera.
Yeah, we was there, and yeah.
Yeah, you got to be okay. Let me ask you the questions. Okay, there you go. Okay, all right. I saw Timothy Bradley speak on it.
Tim.
And he felt like it was bad for boxing. He felt like the presence of, I don't want to paraphrase, the presence of the money that Turk Al-Sheikh is able to provide isn't incentive enough for a boxer to really want to fight because he's getting paid so much money. So the lackluster fighting that appeared to happen on that day, he felt like it hurt boxing. I feel like it too, man. We all sat and watched those fights, and I wanted to see more as a boxing fan. I think Teofimo did his thing, you know, and shout out to Rolly as well. You know,
yes,
I think he did.
Proud of Rolly,
I felt proud of Rolly. So what are your thoughts about that whole setup? Without messing up potential business.
No.
Okay.
I will say that one, there's never enough money that a fighter can make. Getting money makes you fight harder.
Yeah.
It makes you want to fight. If they say, Clarissa, we got $10 million for you. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna have a real nice lavish camp. I mean, y'all gonna see me doing all type of stuff in camp, but also you're gonna see me go out there and put on a show for my fans. Now let's get into what is boxing. You know, people say, "Oh, it's sweet science, the hit and I get hit." That's one side of it. The other side is the hurt business. I think that when you have fighters who don't want to be in the hurt business, but they're in the hurt business for the benefits. Oh, I can box, I cannot get hit, I can move. You know, kind of taking like I don't even want to say like the Floyd stance, because Floyd stand there and fight you.
Yeah.
I feel like these fighters, specifically these men fighters, have to want to fight. They have to do a strategic training camp and prepare for their opponent. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Rolly versus Ryan Garcia. I knew Rolly was stronger than Ryan. You know, we all know why Ryan was strong against Devin Haney. You know, nobody want to talk about it but Ostrin.
Okay.
That's the truth.
The PED.
His whole body was changed up. Look at how he looked against Devin versus Rolly, the same weight class. Body looked completely different, even voice a little softer. Okay, let's move on from there, but great job, Rolly.
But you believe those PEDs helped him knock down Devin Haney in that fight?
Absolutely. Because how come? Because Devin Haney is way more skilled than Rolly. But he was able to, listen, Rolly is awkward. He's strong. And I seen when they spar, and I had a feeling. I said, I think Rolly going to get Ryan. But I'm like, you know, Ryan has gotten better being under the supervision of Derrick James, right? So now, all right, so that fight was okay. It really wasn't all that good of a fight. Ryan started getting on his wheels, started running. It wasn't no back and forth action for real. So now let's go to the fight before that. Everybody knows that Devin Haney not going to stand there in front of you and fight. Devin Haney is a boxer. He's a true boxer. He's not going to stand there and take no shots. Why didn't Jose Ramirez work on cutting off the ring? And why did Devin Haney not stand there and fight more? Because it was times and spots where he could have. He could have dominated Jose Ramirez. Like, he beat him, but it's like, oh, he could have dropped him a couple times and hurt him because Jose Ramirez was extremely slow. Could not cut off the ring, had slow feet, and maybe had some power. I went to the Olympics with Jose Ramirez, 2012. So it's like, okay, but once again, you got one guy who's chasing the other guy, and the other guy is boxing, and he's there to do nothing but win rounds and box. He don't care about hurting you, knocking you down. He gonna touch you up, and you ain't gonna be able to catch him, and that's it. So that falls on both fighters. Once again, the hurt business. And then, did you prepare in camp? Teofimo fight with Barboza. I felt like a lot of trash talk and everything was going on, but Teofimo had a pretty decent performance.
Yeah,
it was some back and forth in the fight, but once again, who is there to hurt somebody? Who's there to dig as deep as they can, and if they leave the ring without airing them, who wants to do that? Who wants to go to the next level? And I don't think that these guys want to do that. Me, I'm a little different. Like I said, I love to fight. I want to compete. But it's not the money that's making them not do that. You can't blame Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Okay.
You got to blame these fighters.
Okay.
And Devin that's my guy. I love Devin Haney. Like, I was happy to see his return. But it's like, we gotta do better.
A little better.
We gotta do better. And I don't want Bill saying nothing to me. Bill know I love him too. It's just, you want the big fights, you want the big paydays. You want to be known as the pound for pound number one. You want all this respect. You have to go out there and put on a show. And shout out to Shakur. He's fighting July 12th.
My man Shakur Stevenson. Come on, that's a real one.
Jersey
right there.
Here in New York.
Jersey. They fear him. Okay, I love your commentating since I got you here. Damn it, shit. Let me ask you some more as a commentator. Gervonta Davis versus Roach. What happened in that fight? Why does Roach just know Gervonta so well, studied him so well, that he could be that competitive? Or what do you think happened?
I think Tank had a long layoff. And I don't want to take nothing away from Roach because Roach fought a great fight.
Yeah.
But it was times in the fight where it's like, Roach, once again, you want to have a close fight, or do you want to dominate? Because it was times where he could have stepped on the gas, but he stepped back. And
Roach did.
Roach did. And I'm like, what's that about? But we all know Tank is Tank. You know, he's a hell of a fighter. He's strong. He's fast. He's skilled. But I felt like, when you got a person there who's watching you fight, who is great themselves, and they got everybody believing that you're great, you rise to a different occasion. And Floyd Mayweather was not there for Gervonta. I feel like that took a mental toll on him.
That made the difference.
To me.
Did Gervonta, was it a draw, or do you think he lost?
I think that you have to take the belt from the champion.
I agree.
But now that I'll say that to say that the whole grease in the hair thing or grease in the eyes thing, you don't get to call timeout in the fight.
Yeah.
Never. I thought that should have been an 8 count.
And
if that point would have went to Roach, he would have won the fight.
Okay.
And also with that, I lose my train of thought. That, and then I think he won the fight. I thought it was a close fight, and I've never seen nobody be able to stand up to Tank like that.
Yeah.
Everybody, it didn't look like Tank was all there, and you know, maybe he was, but I don't want to discredit Roach and say, oh, Tank wasn't there, so that's why. I think Roach prepared, and he wasn't scared of Tank. He had no respect for him, and that's how you got to be when you're going against a great fighter. You have to have no respect, and you have to train, and you have to be ready. But he kept saying he's gonna put belt to ass, and I'm not gonna lie, he damn sure tried to.
He sure tried to.
Yeah.
The biggest fight, I think, other than you fighting, that people are anticipating is my good friend Terence T. Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Who Canelo is now a citizen of Sway in the Morning.
Yeah,
we had a great conversation. I like that dude, man. He got a great personality. He's funny, you know, and he is who he is.
Payday. I love when you say that.
Yeah, but, you know, payday. You just want the payday. You know, that's his thing. But Terence is my guy. I even told Canelo I've known Terence before people knew who Terence was. Terence, I've been to a few of his fights, you know, and him and I communicate out of the ring.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that Terence faces is going to win.
Me neither. And then now let's talk about real boxing now, okay?
Right?
Hell no.
You feel the same way?
I agree with you 100%, man.
Yeah.
He in his prime.
He's in his prime.
When a fighter in their prime is nothing you can do with him.
But you got this weight thing, though.
Terence a dog.
It ain't going to matter.
Yeah. It's not going to matter.
My money on Bud.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
He going to go in there and he going to fight Canelo. And when you go in there and the thing is, you seen when him and Canelo just faced off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bud is bigger than him.
He looked bigger than him.
Bud, listen, the dude can walk in off the street, don't even warm up, and deadlift 400 pounds. Like the
you
dude,
witnessed that?
It's online.
Oh shit! Okay.
I mean, he walked in off the street. Some dudes was in the gym lifting. He came in there. Oh, I can do that. They like, hey, bro, when we say, hey, man, move. He jumped, boom, lifted it up.
Damn.
This who we talking about.
Yeah.
And then we have somebody who, listen, I call Bud twin. We both hate losing. We don't like the disrespect. He gonna go in there. He gonna fight, and we're gonna see if Canelo fight, because his last fight, you are his best at your last fight. His last fight, I don't know what was going on. What was that dude's name he just fought?
Worst fight I ever seen in my life.
What was that dude's name though?
I can't remember his name, man. The guy ran like a chicken through the whole fight. It was horrible. You saw that fight?
Yeah, I saw that fight. I couldn't watch the fight, but the guy ran from Canelo the whole time. But
and he was happy running. He did it with a smile. He was smiling, like he was enjoying it.
I had never heard of him prior to it though. The fight, you know,
it was weird.
But Alvarez, not him.
And then he said he won. This guy, man. He think he won.
He thought he won. But you felt like Canelo could have cut off the ring.
Man, cut off the ring, applied more pressure, throw more shots. I mean, he threw the least shots that a fighter has thrown. The second fighter has thrown in all of boxing this year up in world championship fights.
Yeah,
listen.
Well, look, man.
I don't know.
William Skull.
William Skull was his name.
Horrible.
Yep.
As a diehard fan of boxing, I gotta say, Canelo definitely one of the best in our era. You know what I'm saying, that we've seen of this era. But he up against Bud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His old form. Great, amazing opportunity for Terence Crawford though, man. 'Cause I still don't feel like he got the props that he fully deserved. You know what I mean? With the Spence victory, cool. We love to see that. I do want to say this too, though. You know, you look at Haney, right? Me, I'm always arguing with people about Haney. You know what I'm saying?
What's your stance?
My thing is this. It's very unfortunate what happened in the fight with him and Ryan. You know, very unfortunate. But I think a lot of people who are now looking at him different and thinking something sweet, they're going to be surprised. I still think moving forward, nobody going to be able to do nothing with him.
So,
and I like this performance the other night, by the way.
So let me throw names at you. Versus Haney. Shakur Stevenson versus Haney. Who wins?
We got to see, man.
I got Shakur.
We got to see.
Okay.
I got
we got to
Shakur.
see.
And you know what? I love. See, y'all got me caught up in something. Yeah, see, Devin, Haney, and Shakur are the most skilled to me.
Yeah.
Gervonta has the power.
Okay.
That's the difference maker. But Gervonta has some skills too. But when it come to I don't think nobody, and that's why Tank had a little problem with me or started to have beef, or whatever. I don't think nobody can beat Shakur. I don't think nobody can beat Shakur. Like Zepeda, whenever you fight against him, is July 12th or somewhere in there. Shakur about to beat up Zepeda. Everybody talking about how good Zepeda is, how he aggressive and stuff. Nah, Shakur about to show y'all, and then watch how he stay there and he piece him up.
Shakur,
fight. Shakur gonna get him.
It's tricky. Styles make fights, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say we got to see. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All those guys bring something different to the table. Tank, electrifying. You know what I mean? You look at Clarissa, electrifying. She get knockouts. Now you look at a guy like Haney. He may not be as electrifying, but I respect the sweet science. I love what he does in there. He know how to get out of the way. He know how to, like she said, hit and not get hit. So you can't. I don't judge him because he don't get the knockouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't judge no fighter for that. Nowadays, all the crowd, you got casuals. They come to fights and they just want to see a knockout. Every fight not gonna be a knockout.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I mean? I look at it like that.
I judge him because he don't fight enough. It's not because he don't knock him out. Because I only got 3 big knockouts. Supposed to be 4 because Danielle turned her back in the 10th round, but whatever. But all in all, it's not that he don't get knockouts. To me, it's like, bro, step on the gas, man. Hurt these dudes. Like, you got the potential, you got the skills, and you got the power, too. Do it.
Do it. I love this, man. When you were talking about doing that podcast, whatever happened?
Oh, my God. It's so much that happened. One, getting people who have cameras and having a setup is like a big issue. Like 1 minute they want to work, next minute they want something else, and it's like, look, I'd rather just like it's a lie.
That's a fact, though.
It's a lie.
We know.
Like, yo, like I'm just trying to get. I like to work with the same people when it comes to makeup artists, hair, whatever. So when it comes to even like podcasting, like I want to have somebody that got great quality, know what they doing, a great setup. I can just come in, sit down, record, and go. But it's like everybody they don't know if they want to get paid or if they want to shout out or if they want to get tagged.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know what they want, man.
What they want.
It's just too much.
Okay. We'll talk about it. Claressa Shields, give her a big round of applause, man. Pap, thank you for sitting in with us, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. And honestly, man, I wish the best for the two of you. You know, I see y'all be out in the public eye, and, you know, y'all do it well. Congratulations with that. Okay.
Thank you. July 26th, Sway will be in the building.
Put me on the flyer, kid.
Wow.
I'm up in there.
Twice.
All right.
Get your tickets on Ticketmaster.
He drinking his water with his left hand. And you want to say anything in closing, Clarissa?
No. All I want to say is if you really support me and you got love for me in women's boxing, you will get your ticket July 26th at Little Caesars Arena. This is a big deal. This is a big fight. And listen, that's the best way to support me. I know people like, oh, how can we support? Is it a follow on Instagram? Is it something on Facebook? No, it's getting your behind in a seat. We got tickets going from $45 all the way up to $750. So get your.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Right, yeah, to come and see the greatest.
Yes, come on, man. To come and see the
Y'all got shades
greatest.
that cost that much money.
Damn, man. I got sneakers on that cost that much money.
Come on now.
All right, the $45 one. All right, cool. Clarissa, thank you for coming through. Pap, you know we love you here, man. You family.
Thank you, Smith. Thank you for having me. I forgot to say, when y'all listen to the Drama Hour Friday, 9 p.m. on Rock the Bells.
There it is,
Channel
man.
43.
And on that note, citizens, stay on the right side of positivity. We have nothing left to say.